but Gabe, stand a few little pictures out. So strong, John.
Little helper.
Here.
Hey everybody, this is Jeff from the Great Heights Homestead, and we're down in our woods here. Got the dogs and one of the kids here. We're looking at our what happened. We got a ton of rain over the last few days, and what happened was it kind of messed up our fence. So you can see there, the fence actually, the water runs right underneath the fence here. And this isn't too bad. It's a little bit messed up. I think my son actually put this piece of wire here in there. You can see it's just a extra piece of wire here. We might actually have to re-fence some of this. But the bigger problem is over here. You can see that all these logs and everything pushed right up against there and just made an absolute disaster of the fence. And what happened, and I'm theorizing here, but what I think happened was this little log jam dam kind of thing here that makes an artificial pond right here. We got so much rain that this overflowed and then went over here and down and out that way, and then picked up all the garbage wood that we haven't cleaned up back here and ran it right into the fence. So, project we're going to have to do here relatively soon, because this is the rainy season here. I don't want it to completely take that fence out, is I got to pull this dam out. Unfortunately, the water does seem to be flowing pretty nicely underneath that part of the fence, and if we keep this clear of brush and stuff so that it doesn't have a way to pool up here, I think we'll have it better. And we'll take some of these smaller trees that are laying down here and stuff and actually try to line this little creek a little bit so that it really does direct everything down there. We'll pull, there's a bunch of rocks and stuff down in here as well that will stack up along the side. It won't be perfect, but if I can keep water out of this channel, this unofficial channel here, I think we'll be better off. It does go up a little further, maybe. And I apologize, I'm thinking while I'm walking here. Maybe the problem is a little further up. Yeah. See, there's another pool up here. Then it needs to be cleared out a little bit. Because this actually looks like where it may have, based on where the channel is here, we may actually need to clear these rocks out too. And try to get that cleaned up. Huh. Well, I never would have thought this was where the problem was. I would have thought it was down there where he is. So, anyway, that's what we're going to have to work on in the next week or so before we get more. Luckily, blue skies, and it's really sunny right now. It's nice out. But with this time of year, we get lots of rain in the beginning of the year, and then it's dry toward the end of the year. So we're gonna be fighting this battle, especially if we're planning to get animals shortly. We're going to be fighting this battle a lot, and I really don't want to do that. So, yeah. Now I know what I got to do. A little hard to see, but there's a bald eagle up in that tree over there. I don't know if I can see it.
Look out!
Yeah, there he is, right there in the center of the shot. It's hard to see, but yep, that's a bald eagle. So today we are working on the raised beds for our garden. We got hands over there on the tractor. We're hauling some logs up out of the woods to do this. So we don't have a way to get the longer logs, so we're just kind of gonna drag them. It's gonna make a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. We'll deal with that. What we're gonna do now is try to figure out, we gotta get 3 more logs. We got the ends. We're just gonna do 1 raised bed for right now, however long these trees are, and then we'll do so they're double stacked, basically two tree trunks high, and then we'll fill it in with the dirt and stuff so we can get started on our gardens.
Yeah, but Gabe's gonna do the little picture of that. It's long gone home.
Little helper.
Here.
Alright, so that's the start. You can see it's basically a log cabin style. We cut some notches in there. We're going to have to cut some stuff to go underneath. I'll cut another one like I did over here, basically. I took the end off of this log right here and used that to fill in this gap. And I'll probably actually put that on the inside so that, the dirt pushes out. And then on the next two, and then what I'll do on the next two is I'll cut them deep enough so that they're pretty darn close to the log below them. We've got two more of the long ones right there. That's what we're going to use for that. We'll just cut big notches in them so that they'll set down nice on top of this. And then we'll have the first of the garden beds done. They're relatively small. They're only about 4 feet wide and 10 feet long or so, 12 feet long. I'm not sure. I did not measure. One thing that I've discovered is doing this with oak is much harder than doing it with the cedar. That's kind of a duh, but the oak was much harder to cut than the cedar was.
Look at my face,
so
you'll see I'm strained.
Here's how we did the notches. You can see that it's gonna get hurt. Basically, we measured the distance on the cross beam there.
I thought you said we didn't measure.
Several cuts along there, and then we used the hatchet and the mallet basically to break those out. So we get a nice cleanish notch there. Since it's a garden box, I'm not too worried about it being super clean. I know that there's tools that you can use to do that, but we don't have them, so we're just using what we've got as normal. So, all right. So last thing, Gabe wanted to show you that he managed to split a log. See, look at that. He actually split it with the axe or the hatchet. Did a nice job. It's nice and well done. So, good job, Gabe.
Yay!
So day 2 of building the garden boxes. We're actually making really good progress. We decided that one log deep was deep enough. So we've gotten both garden boxes built. Right now, as you saw, Liam was bringing some dirt up from our pile down there, and we're turning this one over. We're going to turn the other ones over in a couple of minutes. We got a couple of small boxes that we need to build still, but at the moment we got the 2 big boxes built, and we're just trying to get them full of dirt and ready to go. Katie went and got her seeds today.
Woo!
Right, Kate? What'd you get?
A lot of plants. I was trying to remember what they were so I could figure out what was going in this box.
Right.
But now it's just random stuff.
Just random stuff?
It's the leftovers.
Okay, so what's going in this box?
This one is getting the peas and the corn.
Okay. And then this box is going to be leftovers, and then the other 2 small.
This one is the squash, so it gets all the squashes and the watermelon.
Okay.
And that one over there gets the peppers and the tomatoes.
She's pointing over there on the other side of the greenhouse. So, but yeah, we're doing really good. I think it's coming really well. And then we're gonna build, like I said, we're gonna build 2 more for small stuff for
Strawberries and carrots.
yeah, strawberries and carrots. So,
Strawberries.
but there you go. So that's it. We got a lot of work done on the garden boxes today. Kate and most of the younger kids went out and did the planting. We did all the, we created all the garden boxes this weekend, and then they just did the planting. So hopefully that'll start. They planted some stuff in the greenhouse. The greenhouse is not complete, but at this point in the year, the half shelter that we've got in there actually is probably better than a full enclosure, because I think it would start getting too hot. So she did plant some of the stuff that needs to be out of the weather in the greenhouse, and then some of the other stuff that can put up with any cold out in the planting boxes. And so that's all done. This is we're going to try to build. The goal as far as our gardens we're going to do planting boxes, but what we're going to do is every year we'll build a couple more. Maybe we'll get ambitious in a couple years and build 4, 5, 6 more, and we'll keep going up that hill where everything is sitting. We'll use the greenhouse to start stuff. Hopefully we'll be able to get it finished this summer, and then we'll be able to use it more earlier in the year, so that we'll have stuff started, and then we can throw it in the ground in the planting boxes as we go along. But yeah, it worked out really well, and so we're hoping to move forward with that. So if you enjoy our videos, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment below if you've got any questions or comments or concerns about our gardening that we're doing so far. And make sure you subscribe so you know when our next videos are coming out. And I guess we'll see you next time.